Paul Manafort faces up to 80 years in jail and is under house arrest along with former business partner Rick Gates after pleading not guilty to $75 million money laundering charges, as Trump insists it is nothing to do with him. The first charges from the probe of possible Russian meddling in the 2016 U.S. presidential election were unsealed Monday morning. Paul Manafort and Rick Gates surrendered to face charges including conspiracy against the U.S. and conspiracy to launder money, and pleaded not guilty. Other charges are being an unregistered agent of a foreign principal, making false and misleading Foreign Agents Registration Act, FARA, statements and 7 counts of failure to file reports of foreign bank and financial accounts. Manafort is free on $10 million bond, and Gates agreed to $5 million. Both are on home confinement as a condition of their pretrial release. It's unclear if they have to wear ankle monitoring bracelets, but that's typical for federal courts who release defendants on bond before their trials. Sentences could run as high as 80 years for Manafort and 70 for Gates if they are found guilty. A Gates spokesman insists his fight is just beginning. Special counsel Robert Mueller also revealed Monday that a former Trump foreign policy aide pleaded guilty to lying to the FBI about Russian contacts. Trump tweeted Monday that Manafort's alleged crimes happened years ago and the special counsel's focus should be on crooked Hillary and the Dems. Paul Manafort and Rick Gates, both former campaign aides to Donald Trump, have been confined to their homes in Virginia as they await trials on a laundry list of federal felony charges. The pair entered not guilty pleas Monday afternoon in a federal courtroom, telling a magistrate judge that they'll fight the Justice Department in court. Manafort lives in Alexandria, a close-in suburb of Washington. Gates resides in Richmond, more than 100 miles to the south. Manafort, a former Trump campaign chairman, is a veteran lobbyist now charged with conspiring against the United States and money laundering on a gigantic scale, following an investigation by special counsel Robert Mueller. Along with Gates, his longtime business partner and protege, Manafort surrendered to federal authorities early on Monday as the first charges from the probe of possible Russian meddling in the 2016 U.S. presidential election were unsealed. Manafort is free on $10 million bond and Gates agreed to a $5 million bond. Both will be on home detention as a condition of their release. They are expected back in court on Thursday. Manafort was pictured smiling as he walked through a brisk October breeze and got into a waiting SUV. It was not clear on Monday afternoon whether the men would have to wear ankle monitors. That kind of GPS technology is typically used in federal cases to ensure defendants don't flee the country. Trump tweeted angrily that there was no collusion and Manafort's lawyer told reporters camped outside of the courthouse on Monday afternoon that the president was correct. There is no evidence that Mr. Manafort or the Trump campaign colluded with the Russian government, Kevin Downing said. The official also said some house arrest pre-trial arrangements can come with allowances for leaving the house for work, school, church services and even grocery shopping. The indictment against Manafort, 68, and Gates, 45, includes 12 separate criminal counts: conspiracy against the United States, conspiracy to launder money, unregistered agent of a foreign principal, false and misleading Foreign Agents Registration Act, FARA, statements, false statements, and 7 counts of failure to file reports of foreign bank and financial accounts. White House Press Secretary Sarah Sanders said during a press briefing that today's announcement has nothing to do with the president, nothing to do with the president's campaign or campaign activity. Sanders told DailyMail.com that Trump and Manafort haven't spoken in several months. The last known conversation was back all the way to February. She said that there was some initial contact with Gates after the president was sworn in, with him at meetings here at the White House, but nothing directly with the president. The government alleges that at least $75 million was moved by Manafort to offshore accounts without declaring the income to the government. from them. Manafort allegedly withdrew $18 million to fund a lavish lifestyle, and Gates is accused of pulling out another $3 million. Monday afternoon's preliminary hearing was before U.S. Magistrate Judge Deborah Robinson.
Thank you for watching. Please subscribe to us on YouTube. If you like, donate to us, visit home on the page PayPal.